Hi there, my name is Cindy Davis. I'm the Content Director for AV Technology, and I am thrilled to have Kendra Philips, Senior Vice President of Sales from Legrand AV, join me.
Hi, Cindy. Great to be here. Thanks for having me.
Thank you. So we are going to talk about, from what I hear, there's going to be a big reveal from Legrand AV at InfoComm. And I'm going to do my best to get Kendra to tip her hat as much as possible. So, Kendra, I understand Legrand AV is approaching the show with a new theme. Tell us what you mean by that.
Yes, we absolutely are. So the theme this year is where solutions live, and it reflects a significant shift for us for how we've traditionally shown up at InfoComm. So for many years, like lots of exhibitors, we've showed products in rows, if you will, right? But we realize that our customers, they don't focus on individual products. It's about outcomes. It's about the solutions, and the spaces that ultimately support them. So what we've done is we've built the booth around that with some real world environments. So we have 4 different vignettes this year that we're very excited about. We have higher education, federal government, corporate, and our commercial retail vignettes. And so each one of these show, solutions working together just as they would in the field. And instead of asking our attendees to imagine, if you will, this in a real-time environment, we're actually showing it in those spaces.
Oh, that makes so much sense, because we've all probably been going to InfoComm for a long time and trade shows all over, and you see a bunch of black boxes and solutions and products in different areas, and it's like, okay, you got to put this one here and this one here to for your environment. So I love that idea, and I'm really looking forward to seeing it. So
thank you.
Next topic is a bit of a let's talk about some of those. I mean, it's solutions based, but let's talk about some of the products that will be announced at InfoComm.
Sure. So there's a lot to highlight, Cindy, as you can imagine. So I will start with just our corporate vignette. I know everybody's been waiting for something really exciting for Vadio, and we have something this year. And the exciting news is this is already shipping as well. So our Vadio Speaker View AV intelligent automation is something that we are showcasing this year. And essentially how this works is Speaker View takes directional information from certified beaming ceiling microphones, and it identifies who's speaking, and then it instructs the Vadio PTZ camera to frame that person in real time. It's supported through third-party microphones, so Shure and Sennheiser, and the result is reliable automatic speaker framing for meetings, for classes, for recorded sessions, and there isn't an operator that's required for this. So what's really exciting about this product is obviously it's great for new environments and new integration, but it's also fantastic for existing rooms and solutions. So if you have a larger conference room or auditorium or lecture hall that has existing Vadio PTZ cameras and Shure or other Sennheiser mics, this essentially plugs in and gives you all the feature functionality. So you can imagine, even in a higher education space, when you're coming up on a refresh cycle and you're trying to make that budget go further, but get all of the new features, this is a fantastic solution for that. So it's something you absolutely have to experience. We can talk about it all day long, but it's something that you have to see real time. And so we're excited to showcase that. We also have some exciting products from Chief that we'll be launching. So we have 3 new mounting solutions from Chief that we will launch this year. One in particular, our customers have been asking quite a bit about, so we'll be showcasing that. And then there's one product that I personally am very excited about, and that is the Middle Atlantic C5 DVLED off-the-wall standalone solution for what I refer to as those impermeable spaces. This is something that we are doing in concert with Absen. It will actually be in our federal government vignette. It's set up in a room that aligns with a skiff, if you will. But ultimately, this solution can go in any environment, any vertical. So we're super excited about that. And of course, we have a lot of other products across, all of our brands. So we encourage everyone to come check it out and experience it with us.
You're not supposed to have favorites, by the way.
I know.
Well, it's okay, but it sounds like those sound like really great products and really great additions to the line, and definitely needed for today's environments. So the next topic really is a big one, the cloud. And I know that Legrand AV is going to be doing a big unveil, and I'm hoping that you're going to share a whole lot more than, well, come on, share what you can.
Yeah. Okay. Yes. Obviously, remote management has been a huge topic for Legrand AV. It's a big part of our focus. And so our biggest news at this show, we will publicly be unveiling the full scope of our AI-powered unified cloud platform. So we're very excited about that. Essentially, it's a command and control layer for the entire AV infrastructure stack, and it goes well beyond traditional remote monitoring. We're talking real-time device health visibility, predictive maintenance, automated remediation, and open integration across brands, protocols, and locations. And here's why this matters, why it's important. As you know, today, most teams are managing AV environments with spreadsheets, with separate dashboards, with reactive service calls. And Cindy, as you and I both know, that doesn't scale, right? That downtime, it's expensive. And so our platform essentially replaces that with one cloud-based command layer across the entire install base. And what's different about that is it's built by the manufacturer that make the racks, the PDUs, the cameras, and the screens that it's monitoring. So it gives it device level intelligence with AI insights. And that's key. The AI insights, that's across all of the endpoints. So it gives you some summarized data and some just fantastic insights. So we're really excited to be showcasing that. You can see it running live at our booth, which is C7800, across all 4 of our vignettes for one connected cloud instance. So I encourage everyone to come check it out.
Well, you gave us quite a bit of information there. That sounds pretty amazing. I knew you would. So how does that work with? Of course, legacy devices.
Essentially, it's across the entire Legrand platform, and that's what's unique. So ultimately, we've always, historically, we've had RackLink Cloud. And that was specific to our Middle Atlantic devices. But this incorporates all of the endpoints that Legrand provides. And we're obviously doing this in concert with Excite platform. And so it's not just specific to Legrand. You'll be able to manage other devices within that platform. So it really gives you that one single pane of glass.
No, that's really nice. So it's lots of flexibility and scalability there. So great. Alrighty. Sustainability has always been an important charter for Legrand AV, and we've seen this for years. Give us a little bit of an update on your initiatives and progress.
Yes, this is actually a huge focus for Legrand as a whole, not just Legrand AV. So sustainability is really central to how we work. It's part of our DNA. We have key metrics that we track around it. So our CSR roadmap from 2025 to 2027 is really set specific targets around climate, circular economy, our customers. I always say, when we align with our customers that have similar CSR goals, very aggressive CSR goals, that's when we truly start to impact change. And so this is a critical part of our CSR roadmap, and then also just being a responsible business. So our North Star across Legrand Group, or globally, if you will, is net zero carbon emissions by 2050.
Oh.
And that's obviously a significant goal, but we are tracking towards that. So some of the recent progress that we've made is we eliminated about 11 kilograms of single-use plastics from our packaging, which is essentially the equivalent of 15,000 water bottles that we've kept out of the waste stream. And we're on the path to, no single-use plastics in our packaging by 2030. So, and also just on the energy side of it, we've cut nearly 950 megawatt hours from our facilities, which is essentially is equivalent of 3.1 million loads of laundry, to put it into something relatable. So I know we would all want to save that, right? So, we've made some significant progress, but it's not just about the progress that we're making internally as an organization, but it's also how we show up for our customers and the things that we're doing. For instance, our daylight modular projection screens are designed to really extend product life. But for each one of those products, we put together PEPs, which is the product environmental profiles, and we have these on our website. And we know how critical it is for our customers that have similar CSR goals to be able to have that transparency and that information at their fingertips, so they can make purchasing decisions and that support their CSR roadmap. So again, this is where we support aligning together and truly accelerating the impact that we can have on sustainability.
That sounds pretty amazing. I know when companies, and in particular higher ed, send out RFPs, companies, their vendors, they're really looking to make sure that their vendors have a real sustainability message. And in particular in California, you've got to do this. So
absolutely,
kudos to Legrand. It sounds like a great program. So
yeah, it's not just a buzzword. We absolutely execute on it, and it's something we're very proud of.
Nice, very nice. All righty. A lot of folks are heading out to InfoComm earlier than the show opens. There's lots going on, including, I was looking at the training. Legrand AV is offering a full day of training on Tuesday, the day before the show opens, and it's really pretty comprehensive. I've got a couple of questions for you on it. So, well, first, I've got to just say what these are because they're really cool. You've got a couple that address AI, which is obviously a huge topic. So I know those can be really popular. AI is no longer a buzz, it's real. And of course, a topic that Legrand has always been strong on is designing with ADA in mind. And one, creating effective statement of work, which your sustainability will go nicely into that. And then planning and developing AV over IP, and one on impact of direct view LED. So huge. Silly question. Does someone have to be a registered Legrand AV customer to attend?
No, absolutely not. So you do not have to be a Legrand AV customer to attend. These courses are open to the industry. And we see investing in education as part of how we support the AV profession and our industry growth across the board.
Well, that's nice to hear, because these are pretty broad. They don't look like they're very, Legrand AV specific training. I'm sure you're going to, there'll be some in there, but that's really great. That's great to hear. All right. So one question I forgot to ask: how does someone sign up for the training, and where is it being held?
Yes. So to sign up for the training, you can sign up directly through our InfoComm registration portal. So when you register, just add the Pro AV training day to your bundle. And we have a VIP code. So that VIP code is LEG, as in Legrand. So LEG 110, I think it's all caps for the LEG. So the LEG 110, it makes it very easy. As far as the show floor, we are at booth C7800 in the Central Hall. So it's easy to find us there. But so we encourage you to register. I know the classes are filling up quickly. I think I was talking to Wade yesterday, and I think the AI course is almost completely full. So if you haven't already registered, I encourage you, use the VIP code, go in and register. We look forward to seeing you at the trainings.
Well, wonderful. Tons of information. And I can't wait to see you and everybody else at the show next week. And thank you. I appreciate it.
Cindy, thanks so much for the time. Really appreciate it. And looking forward to seeing you at InfoComm and everyone and showcasing the products. So thank you for your time.
Alrighty, thanks.